Nothing like October football. Welcome in, everyone. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 6. I'm Scott Hansen. Plenty to get to. Let's start in Landover. The Commanders at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And it's Isaiah Pacheco. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Bears win it by 11, 35-24 the final score. From there, it's off to Atlanta. Let's look in on the Falcons. They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And this is Malik Willis. He's looking to throw, nothing's there, so he takes off. And he takes off to the painted grass. Touchdown, 20 yards on the scramble.
pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he's up past the 20 of the 22-yard line. Purdy going to the air right away. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. You look at this Arizona defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. Pass complete to Royals. So the completion good for just 3. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Out of the gun, Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That was a play right there. That was a good play right there.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And they'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. The Colts hit a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 22-yard line.
It doesn't hurt me.
A good pick up there.
Go down, fellas. It just hurt me.
This is a top 5 passing offense in the NFL. And
Oh,
they
yeah?
like to get everybody involved. So this defense, they're going to have to be able to counterpunch somehow. They couldn't there, and it's an opening drive, 1st down.
Looking left side, and he's got him in.
Let's flip it, man.
It'll go as a gain of 4.
Holding 3 right here, fellas.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that
Holding 3 right here.
because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
That's caught left side.
I need a fumble right there.
6 yards.
I need a fumble right there.
1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. With a tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. A good display of footwork. It gets him just inside the 5 to the 4. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Throw left side complete. That's right. Touchdown, Colts. Jalen Wright, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Looking to put a drive together. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. First run now for Kyron Williams. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Now a 2nd and 6. Now Stafford. And it's caught. Touchdown. George Pickens from 19 yards away. And the Cardinals are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Velus Jones now from his end zone. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Purdy now to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Purdy from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Cards will take over first and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 41. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. You look at this Arizona defense. Been a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
Throwing here, Purdy. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield strike. Well, this defense for the Cardinals, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Purdy looking to throw. Past the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Kyle Pitts, 46 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point try now for Moody. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Stafford now to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Jet sweep. Here's Pickens with it. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. That second down play nets a -4. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a third down coming up. From the gun, here's Stafford. That is caught. He's got the first down and more. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. George Pickens with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from drawing level. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Look at that, Mr. Real. Y'all say he caught that? For real? You ain't gonna look at it at all?
Has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Gotta make that tackle in the backfield, fellas. Gotta make that tackle in the backfield.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for a quick score. Trey Lance, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball is going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Play action. Stafford. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the 1st down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage.
Here's Stafford.
Ooh, he open.
Gets in there for a loss of 9. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back to throw. Stafford. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's White. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Stafford. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Colts are going to
stop running. Come on, 1-8. Let me just keep running right there, my boy. You got him. You bigger than him.
Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a
I
shot
do.
like that.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Now Purdy. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be...
We're running with him now. We're going to run with him.
Trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Purdy. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
He got you burnt, bro. Got you burnt, bro. Come on, now he got you burnt. And how you getting burnt like that?
And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
All right, got 2 minutes.
Get this one away, and off it goes. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones...
Man, Matt, this a linebacker right there.
They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue
All right,
to play
bro.
their game.
Play football. But that's a linebacker right there. That's all I'm saying, Matt.
Here's Stafford. Here's White. They set up the screen. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackled for just a short gain.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this
see if he's
first
gonna
half
jump.
of action.
I'm trying to get him to jump.
3rd and 5. Now Stafford. Another catch by White. Back-to-back plays. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down. They need it
On the low, though, they really pass interference slick. I'm just saying. They really pass interference on the low.
Not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
That's going to be caught by Pickens. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Throwing is Stafford. Flush to his right.
Man, let it go.
He's taken down.
Damn, let it go.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now it's Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Come on now, Mr. Ray.
They've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
I need pass interference or something, bro.
Punt it away on 4th down. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20. Not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Purdy. His throw's going to be incomplete.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Back to throw, Purdy. Steps away to his left. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35.
Before they playmaking all that shit too.
There just before halftime. 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Right side to Watson. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Forced out to his left.
Let's go. Get out of here. Let's go. Let's go score right here.
And the Cards are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. First half in the books.
Second half, my half made too many mistakes. There's 2 picks we threw. That's why they up 2 scores. Let's go.
It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far.
Oh, come on with the fuck shit.
Was intercepted. And that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You
Yeah,
come out of the
stat.
locker room
You had your ass
strong,
finna come
that
out.
first drive
How you
to
doing all that
establish
talking?
momentum is very key.
Crucial.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to lose yardage here. That was Terrell Bernard navigating his way to the backfield and dropping him for a loss.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Play action. Now Purdy on the move to his left. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Let's go. Your ass can't catch.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
Jake Moody now on for the field goal. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this one is right down the middle. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time
Well, it's good to 10.
taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
What the fuck is that, man?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull up...
Bro, what? All right, come on out, Matt. Get on out, Matt. Because that's not even who we throwing it to. Yeah, just come on out, my boy. Yeah, you done for the day. You point save. All right, my bad defense. Matt, get his ass up out of here. Too late to be point shaved, my boy.
Purdy now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Touchdown, Indiana!
Nobody even over there. Nobody even over there. Look, this motherfucker running in the middle of the field. For what? Why you running in the middle of the field? Goddamn glitch. Ah, boy.
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be off the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, our coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Finding Pickens for another catch. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Out of the pistol, here's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
That's what I don't get.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers.
How you can't get one fucking yard? But
first target, first catch, and a first down. On play action, it's Rodgers. Here's one deep for Pickens. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Colts are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
This old motherfucker hurt.
I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there, but obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Purdy from the gun. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Colts first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme.
He may go. And he takes this in for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from going up by 30.
Going up by 30.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
I gotta work on this defense, bro.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers.
We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted.
He's jumping every goddamn thing, too.
Down the right sideline. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
He's just jumping.
Boy, Charles, that is now
as soon as he make him move, he right there.
3 consecutive drives, and
that
you
shit.
can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact
we gotta
that
work on that,
he
fellas.
sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts.
6 weeks
he just
in.
can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. Complete to right. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up a terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say we should.
Now a loose football. Coleman lost it. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. gun. He'll hand this off. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Whoa.
The Colts on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Purdy looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down.
I'll go from there.
Hands it off out again. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Second down and 8. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They're taking the short, steady bursts.
And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
There, ready?
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. He was trying to turn the corner, but he will go nowhere. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Brandon, at some point, these defenders absolutely have to say, we've just got to make a stand. We've had enough of this.
Given up a lot of points in this game, but looked better on that play. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. They'll give this to Wright running right. And he is going to lose yardage here. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Lance on the option left. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Gives an even gain of 10, but now it's 4th down. Jake Moody now on for the field goal. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last
I hope
play.
all your players out for 6 weeks.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time.
He's got him in, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 35. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw.
Man, god damn, you can't throw so fucking late.
And the Colts will take over here at their own 12.
Man, you throw late as hell right there.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 120 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Good game, bro.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And a solid run here.
Your ass finna let them do a move on you and shit.
Another 18-yard
Look at that breakdown you did.
18 on the previous snap as well. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's got it to about the 40.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of 8 that time, and it brings up third down.
The safety position continues to evolve into a bigger role in run defense than in the past. They certainly love to have him drop down and get aggressive in bringing ball carriers down behind the line of scrimmage. Not many bigger stops than that one right there.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches, be honest, don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout. Their second. As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Now it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Colts are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into?